Hey, so I just wanted to share a testimony with you that happened while um, we were on a parent prophecy call, a Zoom call. Um, I've prayed for lots of people, laying hands on in the physical, and prayed for people over Zoom. Um, but this was very unusual, I suppose. Um, I had I was part of the team in the room, and we had a word of knowledge that someone had pain in their back, and I offered it out there, and woman said, yes, I've got pain in my back, and I said, okay, well we'll pray for you if that's okay, and started to chat to her, and she explained the pain was caused by a hip problem, and I thought, oh, okay. So we asked her if she'd ever had her legs measured, and did she know whether one was shorter than the other. And she said, well, she has, and she's had them prayed for. And I said, look, we want to pray for you now. I don't know how this is going to work over Zoom, because I've done that with people, having them rest their hands in my their legs, sorry, their feet in my hands, and prayed for them. But this was going to be over Zoom, so I think, oh, I don't know how to do this. Okay, Lord, help. And I just told her to find herself a stool, and a proper chair that she could sit up in with a hard back, and get herself set up so that the stool's in front of her, so she could raise her legs on the stool, and she'd be able to see her feet. And we carried on. So she got herself set up. I could see on the Zoom her moving around and getting herself comfortable in a chair and whatnot. And when she was ready, we'd finished praying for somebody else. And I at that point I said, okay, well, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you the words, and you're going to pray them. Okay, she said. So put your hand on your knee, on your leg, and this is what I want you to say. Leg, I command you to grow out in Jesus' name. So she said that. And as we were watching, we could see, we heard her, oh, she said. I thought, oh, hang on, is something happening? And I thought, I'll just give it a minute. And just as I was about to ask her if something was happening, she said, in Jesus' name, leg grow out. Oh! I'm trying not to laugh, trying not to giggle at this, because the exclamation was fantastic. So I gave it a minute or two and a few seconds, and I said, did anything happen? She said, yes, it's grown out and the pain's gone. Well, stand up and test it. So she stood up. She said, the pain's gone. And I was just totally amazed. There was half a dozen or so people in the room, and we were all clapping and amazed. It was fantastic, and not even anything that we did really. That was her praying for herself, and it was just such a great thing. I just wanted to share that with you anyway.